anime. It seems to be everyone's favorite thing nowadays. Especially, it seems like anime's been more popular altogether, from Demon Slayer to Chainsaw Man to Jujutsu Kaisen, the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War that has returned from Bleach going off air back in, I believe, 2014. But you think that with how diverse anime has been, that you think their choice in gaming would be more diverse as well. But though it seems to be, they haven't really managed to really spread out and try to find its foothold other than the everyone's favorite 3D arena fighters. Like we got My Hero One's Justice, which I think is the only game I'd say that probably really had any success in the arena fighter scene, given that it got two games, My Heroes One's Justice 1 and 2, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be a third one anytime soon, especially with My Hero Ultra Rumble out right now. And that also goes for Demon Slayer. The thing was Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, another 3D arena fighter made by CC2, I believe, CyberConnect. They are the same people who made the Storm series, though I don't think I think they're held in high regards right now thanks to the situation with Storm Connections. But yeah, they got an arena fighter, and coming up next February, the Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash 3D arena fighter, which everyone seems totally hyped for. Though, like I said, seeing all these games, it makes me wonder, why haven't these games really broken out from the arena fighter genre? And that's what I'm here to talk about today. So sit down, buckle up, and get ready. So before we get into the curse of the 3D anime arena fighter genre, we should talk about what arena fighters are. Arena fighters are a subgenre within fighting games where the action takes place in a large 3D arena and the camera is focused behind you like a traditional 3D video game. Take the Naruto Storm series or Xenoverse 2's camera position, for example. But the very first game that spawned the 3D arena fighter genre was released in 1995, and the game was known as Battle Arena Toshinden. And the reason it's credited for bringing fighting games into the true 3D genre was because it simply had a sidestep. Yeah, just a simple sidestep was what spawned the whole 3D arena fighter genre. Though game series like Tekken, they were coming out at the time, and that forced Battle Arena Toshinden's popularity to decline. But it was clear that Battle Arena Toshinden had spawned a genre of fighting games that would not disappear anytime soon. Going through the years following 1995, we got a few more 3D arena fighters, but then we got the first 3D anime arena fighter with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi on October 6, 2005, and it is almost a perfect recreation of what Dragon Ball is. The ki blasts, the high-speed fights, and even the transformations. It makes you feel like you are Goku, Vegeta, or Gohan in these fights. Then the following year, on October 5th, 2006, we got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, and it only improved on what the first Budokai Tenkaichi game brought to the table and had a bigger roster. And then, once again, the following year, on October 4th, 2007, we got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and once again, the game only improved on what the former games brought to the table and brought a sizable roster of 98 characters, which has only gotten beaten by Xenoverse 2 in recent years thanks to the mass amount of DLC Xenoverse has gotten over the past few years, and will still be getting, clearly. And then, that was it for years. People have been crying for a sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and a lot of people had given up until Dragon Ball Battle Hour of March 2023, when we got it, the official trailer for Budokai Tenkaichi 4, as it will be called, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. And hopefully it'll follow the trend that the older games have set and release maybe sometime in October, maybe even October 3rd, hopefully. And then another prominent 3D arena fighter that was releasing sort of alongside the Budokai Tenkaichi series was the infamous Naruto Storm series. The first game to come out in this series was Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, releasing on the Xbox 360 and PS3, which followed the first Naruto series through the story, and this game was fun, but also unbalanced in a lot of ways. You could start off the fight awakened, and every character could use their ultimate jutsu in their awakened forms, or if you had picked Naruto, Sasuke, Guy, or Lee For instance, they would have different ultimates if they were awakened. Or the thing that was most annoying, in my opinion, if you hit the ground at all, you would take damage. So if you were to get comboed at all, like do an up combo and they weren't to catch you, or if they were to follow up with an air combo knocking you into the ground, you would still take damage. So this game literally embodies the phrase I came up with: if the combo doesn't beat you, the fall will. Though the few things that were enjoyable were the wall fighting you could do and the jutsu clashes, though they will never return because of the advent of online and how it would probably mess with everything. Then the next entry was Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, which released on October 14th, 2010, and follows the first half of Naruto Shippuden ending at the Pain arc. The game, in its sequel, no longer allowed you to start Awakened or have Awakened Ultimates, and removed most of the fun mechanics, which were like wall running and jutsu clashes. Then the only complaint that I'd say was, for me, on this game, which was everyone's complaint, was the stupid substitution gauge. It's not like the current Storm games where there is a dedicated meter, but in this game you have to properly time the circle or B button and hope you get the character to substitute. And then we move on to Storm 3, which came out on March 5th in North America, and it was mostly fun because they fixed the substitution mechanic, though that was in the game prior, aka Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. Then we had Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, which came out December 17th in 2015, which introduced the ability in the Storm series to switch from your main character to your two support characters. So you could have one character leading, and then you could switch from one support character to then become the lead character. And it's clearly shown that these games have dominated the 3D arena fighter for over the years, and there's no denying they have set a amazing standard for anime arena fighters, though is it unreachable for these newer games that are coming out? With these games coming out and making a lot of money, and I mean like a lot, Storm 4, as of December 2022, had sold 11.88 million copies worldwide, alongside Xenoverse 2 selling 10 million copies as of May 2023. So these games have proven their staying power and how good they are. Though with this new wave of anime games coming in, people say they're trying to replicate the success that the Storm series and Xenoverse series have had, such as Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, and the My Hero One's Justice games, and coming out next month as well, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash. But don't get me wrong, I love that these anime are getting their own games, but do they have to be arena fighters? It feels like these anime games, ever since seeing Storm and the Xenoverse series' success, feel like they can only be arena fighters, though in the coming future we are getting a lot more than just anime arena fighting games. We are getting Demon Slayer Sweep the Board, a party game that seems to be a Mario Party-esque, not clone, but like replicate its gameplay. And also on the Nintendo Switch, we are getting a Spy X Family game called Spy X Anya Operation Memories. So these anime games are beginning to leave the arena fighter genre, and I hope they can continue in this way and no longer feel pigeonholed in this genre. Thank you all for watching this video. I know I promised this video back in a YouTube short I made literally last year, but the holidays popped up and spending time with friends and family became the priority. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Also go down below in the description and follow my socials and my Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next video. Happy gaming.